Here with Justice Galloway-Velazquez, 6 tackles, 2 sacks, a forced fumble on the final play of Saturday's scrimmage. And Justice, this really felt like a kind of a typical first scrimmage. The offense had its moments. The defense had its moments. If you would kind of take us through what your thoughts on the defense as a whole was.
I definitely think when I hit the field, we definitely came out strong with those first 2 plays. Had a busted coverage on the 3rd one, but that's an easy fix for us as a defense. Had a little low moment going into the middle part of the scrimmage, but we definitely found a way to respond the right way, and we picked it back up and finished strong.
Red zone defense can set the tone. It can flip the tone. You guys had 2 shots in the red zone, held them to 2 field goals, including a 3-play goal line stand. What does that do for this team, this defensive side, their confidence as a whole?
It just sets the tone. You know, Coach always preaches us to come out with that tenacity, come out with that ferociousness, and to just set the tone immediately as soon as we step on that field. And I feel like that's what we did once we knew what we had to do to respond to those early mistakes.
Overall, I mean, you guys were such a strong unit today in the run game, in the screen game, in the pass rush game. I mean, you guys kind of had it on all elements today. And, you know, I know when those linebackers come up too, it only makes it that much better for you guys when you guys rush in the passer. Take me through kind of what you saw on defensively on all 3 of those phases with the run game, screen game, and all.
Really, I just slowed it down. I had big vision and just slowed the plays down to my speed to help me read it a little bit better. And, you know, I guess that kind of helped me out a little bit out there, getting a couple tackles for loss, getting a couple sacks, reading the blitzes, reading the coverages, and knowing when to ignite, when not to. So it's really just all about playing the game at your speed, but it also, you have to do that through studying your film, studying your playbook, and learning your assignments to know what to do out there.
On that, one of those red zone, they had the 3-down stoppage at the 1-yard line. The first 2 plays are runs right up the gut. And I mean, you guys forced tackles in the backfield. When that happens, what kind of motivation? Like, how fired up do you guys get when that stuff happens?
Man, it gives us goosebumps. It gives us goosebumps because the percentages of the offense scoring goes down drastically. So when we get a tackle for loss, we know we got a chance to get them off the field right here. And hold them to 3 or no points. And that's really our main goal. At the end of every drive, we want to end with a kick. That's with a field goal or the 3 points. End with a kick, because that's our main objective when we go out there.
Obviously, as you guys get ready for ULF again in a couple weeks, and you know that starts to get a little closer. Before you kind of look at the film, kind of what are some of the things that you see are going to be the next steps for you guys that you guys are going to take?
Well, we also still have to keep preparing. We're not there yet. We have a lot to learn. We have a lot to study over, a lot to watch from this film today. You know, those guys are a little bit bigger, a little bit faster, so we know we have to play smarter. We have to have a mental, our mental has to be higher than theirs. We have to be ready to go out there and play harder than them because they're deeper than us, so we know what we have to do. You know, coming from a small school, it's plain and simple. So we just got to go out there and want it more than them.
A lot of new faces, offensively and defensively. Let's say on the defense side, you and Peyton Willard know this scheme. You know Coach Glosser. A lot of the other newcomers, how, you know, from the time you've been here, you got here this summer, how has that been, you know, the acclimation to his scheme from some of the new guys through your eyes?
Really, we're just helping them understand it. You know, when we got over here, he changed some rules on us. He changed some alignment and assignments, so we had to adjust to those, but it wasn't hard adjusting to those, and it wasn't hard teaching the new guys how to adjust because we're learning with them, and we're telling them what's different from the old rules from what we used to know. So it wasn't that hard, and, you know, we're trying to be a player's coach as well.
Justice, thanks for your time, bud.